Welcome back, everybody. So glad you could be with me here at the workbench. Walter here. Shop tip. You pick up a piece of wood for the first time. You've never worked it before, and you're unsure of how it is going to behave. Do you just dive right into it, full speed ahead, or do you test? So, this little piece of cherry has grain that's running out this way. So it's running out this way, making it really clear which way the grain is going. But then when you look at it this way, it's also running out this way, and there's a knot here, and it's running out this way, and there's a bark inclusion, some mineral. So that's what I mean by, do you dive into it full bore, or you take some light cuts? See how it's going to behave. Because it may require some special situations. So here I'm taking some very fine cuts just to see how it's going to behave. Now I know I've got saw marks here, and I've got this knot here. So it's going to take a while to get down past these problem areas. But do I take a real heavy cut? No. Not until I know I can. So in the case of this piece of cherry, it's responding reasonably well to normal planing. It's tough, it's a little tricky, but it's responding to normal planing techniques. If this were curly or bird's eye or quarter sawn, any type of grain pattern, it's going to require some special care. Then you want to start off nice and easy, nice and slow. So as you can see here, I've almost gotten past the saw marks and all the other problem areas with normal plane setup. So this is one of the reasons I like to buy my lumber rough sawn, or at least what's known as skip dressed. Skip dressed only means the rough boards have been taken through a planer to some dimension, whether it be 15/16 or 7/8, to even out the high spots. So there you go. That edge is nice and clean and plain. I know it goes in this direction, so I make my mark here. And the same thing will be true over here. I know it's going to go in this direction. So that's the shop tip for today. And you'll know I'm right if you go into a big box store or to your lumber supplier and you see some beautiful bird's eye, tiger maple, fiddleback maple that's been passed through a planer to 3/4 of an inch and it's all torn out. That's because they're working on production. They don't care. They're just, and they don't care which direction they're planing. They just push it in. So, new piece of wood, new species, unusual grain. You want to use it now. What if this were a more difficult piece of wood? Then I would switch to a different plane, or I might switch to a different blade in the plane, set up a different way. I might set the mouth tighter. I might sharpen the blade again. I might take a finer cut. A lot of different things I would do differently. So head out to your shop. Go make some shavings, but not before you like, subscribe, and share. Walter out.